5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And liftoff of Sentinel-6 Michael Freilich, continuing a legacy of ocean observation and international collaboration to benefit all humanity.
Over the past few years, more and more rockets have been launched into the Earth's orbit. The year 2021 saw a new record for the number of launches in a single year, beating 2020's record of 104 and 2019's 97. December 2021 alone logged a whopping 20 successful launches in a single month. As the fuel from the first stage of the rocket is spent, it is detached in order to reduce the mass of the shuttle, where it then falls back down to Earth. While most of this debris plunges into the ocean, some of it crashes down onto hard land, introducing serious consequences. If this debris were to cause environmental damage or put lives at risk, the United Nations will step in and take action via the Liability Convention of 1972. After a Soviet Union satellite crashed in Canada in 1978, the Canadian government was awarded $3 million to help cover the $14 million cost of cleanup. Ewan Wright, a UBC graduate student and co-author of the study Unnecessary Risks Created by Uncontrolled Rocket Reentries, estimates the chance of somebody somewhere being injured by a returning rocket body is about 10% over the next decade.
The individual risk for any one person is low, but the cumulative risk grows with every rocket launch, and sooner or later somebody could get hurt. Hi, my name is Ewan Wright. I'm a graduate student at the University of British Columbia in Canada, and I'm a co-author on the study Unnecessary Risks Created by Uncontrolled Rocket Reentries, which was published in Nature Astronomy in July 2022. We estimate that the chance of somebody somewhere being injured by a returning rocket body is about 10% over the next decade. Now, crucially, this doesn't include any high consequence events such as an aircraft being hit, and it doesn't include other forms of space junk such as a satellite re-entering the atmosphere.
The same month the UBC study was published, a Chinese space agency used a rocket to launch part of its new space station into orbit, its stages detaching as the shuttle climbed.
In July 2022, a Long March 5B rocket launched part of China's new space station. The core stage of the rocket, which has a mass of about 20 tons, was left uncontrolled, meaning that it could land anywhere within some latitude limits, including on any major cities. Now, in this case, it burnt up over Malaysia, and that was viewable from the ground, and we found significant pieces of debris both on land and in the sea.
Mr. Wright asserts that, ultimately, the risk posed by this falling debris is unnecessary, as the technology to control how and where it falls already exists.
The crucial thing to remember about this risk is that it's entirely preventable with existing technologies. So we could control the rocket bodies to land in the ocean away from populated areas and eliminate the risk for everyone.
For example, the first stages of the SpaceX Falcon 9 and the Blue Origin New Glenn land safely after being detached from the shuttle, allowing them to be reused for future missions. To learn more about spaceflight, head on over to spacetv.net for all the latest news. For Space TV News, I'm Diedra.